Hello there everyone, Shippy here. Hope everyone out there's doing well and staying back once again with some more Pokemon Trading Card Game Pocket ranked matches. In today's video, I'm going to be continuing on with my Eeveelution Challenge series where I try to build a deck around each of the Eeveelutions and try to win some games and ranked with them and see if I can come up with some interesting and fun ideas to try with each corresponding Eeveelution. Today's video, I'm going to be doing a Vaporeon, but the one that came from the Eevee Grove set here, and we're going to be pairing that alongside with Palkia, just to see if there's any synergy there, and to see if we can get anything done. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the new Vaporeon, or newer Vaporeon that came with the Eevee Grove set, is that it has the same effect as Beedrill or Team Rocket, that for each heads that you get, you can remove an energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. So, of course, we're running that alongside Team Rocket as well to kind of double down on the energy removal effect here. And I'm opting to run it alongside Palkia, because Palkia can get started fairly quickly and also hit pretty hard and also discard energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. And we have Manaphy just to kind of work as a little energy engine to get both those Pokemon going. And of course, Misty's in here as well to accelerate that as well. So yeah, if in case you're curious, I'll have the entire deck list in the description of the video below, should you want to try this out for yourself or simply improve upon it. And yeah, let's take this deck into ranked and see if we can manage to net some wins here. I'll be back when I find my first opponent. Alrighty, looks like I found my first opponent here, and we do get the good fortune of going second, which is never bad. No Eevee, but we do start out with Palkia. I'd like to also seen a Misty here, but don't always get what we want all the time, but not a terrible hand here. And we're going up against Articuno. Okay. Articuno Floatzel. Interesting wombo combo. I've not seen Articuno, I feel like, forever. And the meta for this game has shifted 10,000 times, but they've got their Misty, and they miss on it. Okay. That's good. Very good for me. We don't want to take any unnecessary damage when we don't have to. And they've got Articuno, so they get that up and running as well. Alright, we do get our Eevee, though, which is good. Now let's play our Pokeball. We do get a Manaphy. I would have ideally liked to have started with that, but again, don't always get everything we need or want out of the gate. Another Eevee. We do get a Misty, but we can't really take advantage of it right now. And we're going to place Eevee on the board. And we'll get Palkia out here, or energy into our Palkia, I should say, and we'll swing. Why not? We do have Irida in this deck, so we can heal if we do happen to see that come our way. Alright, well, they can't completely undo everything that we did there. Alright, hopefully this also comes up tails. It does. Now is Karma going to bite me in the ass, and we miss on our Eevee, or on our Misty as well. Alright, we get another Palkia. Let's evolve this Vaporeon and play Misty here. We miss on ours as well. That's unfortunate. Okay. Well, we're going to opt to, I guess, play an energy into our Palkia. And I guess we'll just swing. In for a penny, in for a pound at this point. Now we can retreat. That is an option that is available. We can retreat into Manaphy, I suppose, but we do lose all of our progress on Palkia if we do that. Alright, so things are a little bit less scary here, but if I heal, I can't play Team Rocket. Team Rocket is not guaranteed. So alright, let's play Team Rocket Grunt. I'm gonna go that route. Of course. Alright, we have both successfully not managed to do any damn thing. So we're going to retreat into Manaphy. Put energy into it. And beef up our Vaporeon and Palkia. Now, I would have rather lost Manaphy in this scenario than Palkia. Alright, let's float Vaporeon out here. And we'll go ahead and evolve our Eevee. Another energy into Vaporeon. Now, I am tempted to play Irida here. Just in case they have a Cyrus, they can one-shot our Palkia on the bench, and then we lose. So I am going to do that. And then we're going to end our turn. Now, should I have played an energy into Vaporeon? Probably not. Probably should have saved that for Palkia, but we've already committed. Okay. Well, everything on the bench takes 2 energy to get out. So I've got to bring in this Palkia so I can retreat immediately. Okay. So we gotta play Misty on this. Yeah, we gotta play Misty on this Palkia. Because we just need 1 heads to get it out. I'm gonna get bringing it tails just every single time. I mean, they did too, so I mean, fair is fair, but heads was never gonna be a possibility. Alright, so we just gotta bring this Vaporeon back in. So we successfully got tails on both Misties and Team Rocket Grunt. So this is not really gonna matter too much. Now there's another Team Rocket Grunt in here, so there is that. But the downside is I don't think I can even survive an attack from... Well, I guess I could survive an attack from Boizel. Alright, so we're in a severely bad way here. Well, no, me attacking with Vaporeon... Well, no, they only got 1 point, so we would survive. Alright, we got another Team Rocket Grunt here. That I'm just going to get tails on. His heads is not a possibility. And we just kind of got to attack here and pray to God that we somehow get something to go our way somehow. And I just got the one. Alright, so... We have pretty much successfully lost here because they're just going to attack with Articuno, and because of the bench effect where it can do 10 damage to everything on our bench, we lose Palkia in Crossfire. So unfortunately, the coin toss luck is really going to bite me in the ass here. And we're not going to be able to get anything done because of it. Alright, well, we're going to drop the first game with Palkia and Vaporeon here, but hopefully in the next match we do get something that I believe is called luck. And see what we can get done here. But a good game to opponent. Oh, back when I find my next match. Alrighty, looks like I found my next opponent here, and we are going first, which could be good or bad, depending if we start with Misty or not, but we do start with Misty, but we don't start with a water type, so... Can't make use of Misty right now. Okay, we do get Irida as well. But we have 2 Oaks, so if we can get our Palkia here, and we do, then we can make use of Misty. And let's play Pokeball to mill this deck out a little bit. And we get a Manaphy. Again, I would like to start out with Manaphy, but the game is just not letting me do that, unfortunately. And because I played Oak, we can't actually play Misty, so that ends my turn. Now they're running Ultra Beasts. I'm presuming that they're running this alongside Guzzlord or Nihilego to double down on the poison damage. All right, let's see if they have the same luck I have. And they do. All right. No heads for anyone ever. All right, we get another Manaphy. All right, we'll actually play Misty here just to see if we can get Palkia going. How did I know exactly what was going to happen? All right, so every trainer card I have successfully gotten tails with. So that's, I do believe 5 tails in a row. Okay. Well, we'll just draw with Eevee here. And we do get our Vaporeon, which is nice. All right, they're going to oak it up. And there's Guzzlord. And they're going to start getting that going. Hopefully a couple more tails come their way, so we don't take more damage than what we need. But let's see here. All right, we do take 20 here. Not the end of the world, but we do kind of need to get things moving here. All right, we get another Eevee. Another energy into that Eevee. Get our Vaporeon up. We'll oak it up, see what we can get. Another Team Rocket Grunt, another Vaporeon. Can't do anything just yet, so we're again going to have to pass, but we can kind of heal our Vaporeon here, so that is nice. Now, Guzzlord also happens to have the same effect that Vaporeon's got, and for cheaper, so we got to keep that in mind. Now, next turn, we do take out Pyopole, so that is nice. But let's see what they opt to do. They don't have Celeste Tila yet, so they can't freely swap in and out. Alright, Beast Wall, so we can't actually take out Pyopole, which is unfortunate. Alright, let's see what they do here, or see what they get here, I should say. If the coin ever flips. There is that. And they get 2 heads, so we're going to get popped for 40. But we're going to heal that next turn. And we do get another Irida. Alright, let's go ahead and get our other Vaporeon up and running. And should I swing or should I get this Vaporeon out and use Manaphy to build? Well, I can't even use Manaphy this turn because I've already committed to where's my taskbar? Committed to Vaporeon here. So we'll heal. And we'll play Hyper Whirlpool. And let's see if heads exist. But it does. So for that one that I've got, we'll get 10,000 more tails in the future. Or that's what it feels like. Now, I'd imagine they're probably willing to concede the Pyopole. Well, now they can just freely switch, so it really doesn't matter too much. Alright, do they want to bring Guzzlord in? I mean, they can't KO me just yet. So there is that. That Celesteela is going to be a problem. This allows them to freely switch. Alright, they're going to opt to tag out. And they're going to bring Celesteela in, actually. Okay. Well, I can't actually do anything to me here. Alright, I do want to get a jump start. On Vaporeon or Palkia? I mean, nothing one-shots Guzzlord, and Vaporeon is a little bit more annoying. I realize now that I said Palkia discards energy off of your opponent's Pokemon, that's not what it does at all. It does 20 damage to your Pokemon or to your opponent's bench. I knew that. I don't know why I said that it did anything different. I think I just saw the discard, where you had to discard 3 energy from Palkia, and it just played with my mind for some dumb reason, and it just made me forget what its effect actually is. Well, that's not what it does. Just so everybody knows, I'm sure everyone knew immediately that I said what it did was incorrect. All right. Well, can't really do much here. I guess we're just going to attack into Celesteela. They've got no energy for me to remove, so there is that. So now they're going to swap into Guzzlord and take out Vaporeon. Alright, well. I guess we're going to bring Vaporeon in. Alright, let's get energy into Vaporeon. And let's play Team Rocket. We need 2 for this to matter. And we get 1. So we gotta lose Vaporeon. Unless I tag out into Manaphy. Which I guess would be the better thing to do. Because I could still draw a Misty. And we do have another Team Rocket, so let's not concede to Vaporeon. So we are back to the drawing board at building up Vaporeon, unfortunately. And we lose our Manaphy, which is unfortunate, so let's bring in our Vaporeon. Alright, there's Misty. So now I have 2 options in front of me. And I think the option is to play Team Rocket. And for it to not work, and we just straight up lose here. Alright, man, my luck on coin tosses has been profoundly piss poor, so God. This is just not going to work like that. So I think so far I've gotten a single heads off all the trainer cards that I'm running. Just the one, and this deck's not going to work like that, unfortunately. So hopefully the luck gets a little bit better here in the next game, but a good game to that opponent back when I find one more match. Alrighty, looks like I have found my final opponent here, and we are going second, which is always nice. And we start with Eevee, Misty, and Pokeball, so we can get a little bit of our bench built up. They also start with an Eevee as well. Alright, so I'm presuming Sylveon. Maybe both Sylveons? Who knows? Alright, let's get our energy into our Eevee. Let's play a Pokeball. It's going to net us a Manaphy, which I've not been able to start out with, so we have not been able to make any sort of use of it, unfortunately. And I can play Misty, but it would only work on Manaphy, so there's just really no point for that. So we'll just go ahead and draw a card with Eevee here. And it's another Manaphy. All right. Well, I would like to see Vaporeon show up at some point. And we get another Misty, which is good, but not particularly helpful in this moment. So we'll just go ahead and put another energy into our Eevee and draw a card. And we get Professor Oak. Okay. And they get one as well. Alright, they get their Sylveon. So this is going to completely mess everything up for me, because we're going to lose this Eevee immediately. So now our Vaporeon does not help in the slightest. So we lose our Eevee here, which is unfortunate. And we're going to bring our Manaphy out. Alright, we do get Palkia, which is good. Alright, we're going to play Team Rocket over Misty, just so we don't lose a Manaphy immediately. We're going to lose Manaphy immediately. Alright, so I guess there's really no point in putting an energy into Manaphy. Well, I guess we might as well just do this. It ends in the same result regardless. Alrighty then. Alright, they are running a full Sylveon deck. Alright, well, we're really on the back foot here in this one. If I don't hit on Misty, which I probably won't, with the way this has been going, then we probably just lose. Alright, we need 2 heads off Misty, and I'll be lucky to see 1. How did I know? How did I know that I wouldn't get what I need? Alright. Well, we're going to get Pop for 70. And that Sylveon on the bench is trouble because it will do damage for each energy that's attached in the Palkia. And Manaphy. I do believe it is both, if I remember right. For each... Oh, never mind. It's not for each energy, just for each evolution Pokemon on the bench. So we can actually survive. Because we have no evolutions. Let's get energy into Palkia. And I mean, if they have an Eevee bag, that will KO Palkia, so let's not run the risk of that. And we will just swing here. Next turn we can take out Sylveon, which is something. And also do some damage to their Sylveons on the bench, but we do lose 3 energy, so that is a problem. And their Sylveon's fully healed, so we can't actually KO it, which further complicates things. Alright. Alright, let's get Eevee on our bench. Get an energy into Palkia. Play Professor Oak, which gives us another Palkia. And we'll play Pokeball, which just kind of mills our deck, or not even mills our deck, just shuffles it around a little bit. I mean, I can retreat into this other Palkia, I guess. That's really the only option that is before me. Now, if they have Cyrus, then this is kind of a moot point. They have Cyrus, so this is absolutely a moot point. And we're going to drop our third game in a row with Palkia and Vaporeon here. Alrighty, well, unfortunately, we're going to lose again. But that's just the way my luck has been this whole video, because, my god. Started out with bad luck because it was cursed because I said Palkia's effect wrong. Because I'm an idiot. I know exactly what it does, and yet I saw the discard and just mumbled my words to where I said that this card's energy because I'm an idiot. And then we get tails on every meaningful encounter that we could ever have, so the deck was never going to work that way. I mean, not that was particularly a great deck by any stretch, but thought it'd be fun to try. It could still be fun to play if you don't have the luck that I have. But good game to that opponent if I didn't say that already. If you made it this far in the video, I do thank you for watching. Like, subscribe if you feel like it. I'll catch you guys in the next one.